welcome back to the channel. This is Andrew, running with Dr. Andrew, and today is another midweek training talk. All right, guys, let's go. All right, guys, I'm out doing about a 4-mile run. I've done 11 miles so far, and today this is my second run, and did a tempo run early this morning, a 6-mile tempo run with a warm-up and a cool-down run. And like I said, today we're doing just a easy 4-mile run, and today's midweek training talk, so that's what we do, talk about training things to help myself out, as well as you out there in YouTube world, wherever you live at. And so I'd like to share with you at least 3 good exercises to help out improve your hip strength, which I think is really important, and also can kind of incorporate your foot strengthening. Last week we talked about plantar fasciitis, and this is definitely a big thing you can do to help improve your hip strength. And so definitely your hip abductors, your glute medius minimus muscle is a huge shock absorbing muscle, so it allows your hips to kind of go side to side, and it does go down a little bit when you're running, but we don't want it to go down too far. And so sometimes when people are really weak there, that will cause some pain or increase pronation in the foot, and also knee internal, hip internal rotation, and the knee goes into external rotation, which allows the foot to go into more pronation there. And so those exercises will help improve your stability with that, and you want to help prevent that. All right, guys, we'll talk about those exercises after this run. Alright, guys, I got done with that 4-mile run, and I'd like to share with you 3 good exercises that kind of help out with your hip strengthening, which I kind of talked about before, that they are your shock absorbing muscles. And so the first exercise that you're going to do is just a simple sit to stand exercise, single leg sit to stand exercise. And I would like for you to do this without any shoes, so that way you're really engaging the arch a little bit better, and it's going to help out with balance. And those arch muscles, which we call them intrinsic muscles on your foot, are going to help support your arch a little bit better doing barefoot rather than depending on that shoe. And the more you do that, the more stable that arch will become, and then over time that'll help out with your stability. And so then, rather than a stability shoe, you'll be able to withstand with those nice good arch muscles while you're running there. And so basically you can grab a chair, and what you're going to do, you're going to sit down, and then you're going to stand up and then slowly sit back down. And you can do about 15 to 20 repetitions on each leg. Obviously you're going to kind of go back and forth, and that's going to help out. And again, keeping your knee nice and straight, trying not to get that knee to go in, but to keep it nice and straight there, and then slowly go back down when you're sitting down there. The next exercise I'd like for you to do, kind of a balance one a little bit. So if you have a yoga block or some sort of step, you can step up on the step on sideways, and then kick your leg out, and that's going to help out with that stability while you're raising that leg up and working on your balance there. So mostly you're going to be working on the right leg, and they're going to stand back down. You're going to do, again, at least 15 repetitions. This is going to help out with the stability, balance. And later on you can add a resistance band around your ankles while you're kicking your leg out, so that way you get a little bit more resistance. But at first you can always use just body weight. Now a lot of these exercises you don't have to have any type of special equipment, which is great about these, because you can just go exercise without anything, and you're going to gain some strength. Body weight exercise is definitely proved to help out with your strength and stability there. Whenever I started doing some weight training, a lot of these exercises were very difficult for me. I didn't realize how weak I was in my hip abductor muscles, which are the muscles on your hip. The side hip muscles are very important, and so I didn't realize how weak they were until I started exercising them and how difficult certain exercises were. The next exercise you're going to do is more of like a standing clamshell exercise. So you're going to wrap the band around your knee, kind of in bent position, kind of squat position there, and you're going to do this barefoot. And so you're going to bring your knee in and then bring your knee out, resisting that resistance. And mostly what you're going to do, you're going to place the band on the outside of your knee, and it's going to pull in. So it's going to, you're just going to feel like the band's going to pull your knee in, then you're going to pull out. So we're going to getting more the external rotation position of that motion, and that's what we're going to do there. And so again, those are very important. Those are very important, so you can add resistance to that exercise as time goes on. And definitely, hopefully this helps you out. You can at least do these, 3 times a week, 4 times a week or so, and it doesn't take a long to do those at least 15 to 20 repetitions, and just to see how strong you get. You can definitely notice, if this exercise is difficult, you'll definitely notice how much stronger you'll get as time goes on there. Again, guys, that completes this week's midweek training talk. Hope everyone's doing well with your training. Let me know in the comments how your training is going this week. This week's going well for me. I'm trying to get up to 72 miles of training this week. I've done 25 miles so far, and going well so far. I did 10 miles on Monday, and I did 15 miles altogether today, which included a 6-mile tempo run with some easy runs along with that too. So, alright guys, hope everyone's doing well out there. Keep safe, keep running, and we'll see you next time.